I believe it's finally time that we crack into our secret supplies. Why is that child not wearing a shirt? What is going on? Dark have been Korgra's dreams of late, because it seems no matter how much more powerful Wizard Nation becomes, the enemies seem to be hitting harder and harder and harder. And the difficulty has been consistent, but we have been hit by some pretty hefty raids over the past couple of days. And I think Wizard Nation is going to turn to some more desperate matters. A decree from your Archmage. Wizards shall hone their skills, and they will not lift a finger to clean or cook or grow plants. That is work below them. He is offering thoughts on the responsibility of every colonist, and that responsibility is to defend Wizard Nation by any means necessary. Should the people of Wizard Nation agree, we will put the prisoners to work, and the wizards will focus on themselves. Korgra has spoken, because remember, this is not a dictatorship, though Korgra is a greedy man relying quite heavily on Earl. He does still owe the people a choice. Mainly because the people are also very powerful, and Sass could, blow up his brain instantly. Pretty hard to be the dictator of a bunch of magical people. They agree, though. It's an inspiring speech, full of intensity and purpose. My friends, we shall dive into the Chronomancy Vault and crack open a cold one with the boys. We can see what skills they've got before no, we cannot. Because they see what skills they've got before we wake them up. You remember, we mind-wiped them, so they're full citizens, and that just simply will not do. Release them. Have a look and see if they're worth bringing on board. You seem like a troublemaker. And if they're not good, they return straight back to their statue. You're good at crafting and healing. You know what? I'll happily take that. Welcome. You've got high crafting. You know what? I think, of course, they're not going to be running the forge and crafting wizardly weapons. But what they can do is a lot of stone cutting for us, which I'm a big fan of. We can wake you up while the others get delivered. Tetsuo has cooking. That's what we want to see. You are a pyromaniac, which is a bit concerning. Jesus, it is slim pickings here. I need somebody with some good herblore skill. This is not it. We've got Edda. I'd love to recruit you. You've got a goose on your head. You've got good construction. Okay, go stand in the prison, please. Remember, we do have those ideology restrictions. We have to treat anybody working for us as effectively full citizens. They're certainly not slaves. They're far from it. They need recreation. They are allowed to marry. They are allowed to take part in any of our rituals and stuff like that, any social occasion. They're effectively full-blown colonists. Korgra is very upset that he's in serious pain. What serious pain are you in? Carcinoma. Right. Shit. Given how long it might take to get the medicine at the rate we're going, I might just horf you a healing potion. We are going to have to make more healing potions because that's the final one. What do we need for the healing potion? Show me. Emeralds and gold. Right. Okay. So, what you're saying is get to some mining, Stinky. Right, what if that cures his catatonic breakdown? It restored his right hand. I don't think he was missing a right hand. I think that was just scarred. You did that rather than remove the carcinoma. Wow, that is some real bullshit right there, isn't it? We work on giving the wizards all the free time they could ever want. I think we might need one or two defenses, because they've proven that they can just blast through the walls as if they're not even there. So to be honest, we're basically defenseless right now. These fields need some towers. This area, premium tower area. Look at this. What if we just do something like this? And then replace some of it, whoa, careful there. Replace some of it with embrasures. That means we can kind of get the drop on them a little bit more. Edda has been assigned to Penal Labor. Something wildfire, there you go. There you go. Have you missed it? Have you missed the lack of horrific jokes ever since Wildfire died? I'll show you Penal Labor, says Rambunculus, unbuttoning his wizard cloak. It will take him 40 minutes. It's a long cloak. Speaking of Penal Labor, it's my friend Tetsuo. Welcome, my friend. Join us. Maybe take off that power armor. That frightens me. I'm going to rename that. They're not thralls. They need everything a regular colonist need. I'm just going to call you citizen. Non-wizard citizens. What I'll do is say no high-tech stuff, no arcanium stuff. Other than that, it's a free world. You wear whatever the hell you want. No armor. Alina, welcome, welcome. Please take off that gun link. You are a citizen now. You're a citizen of Wizard Nation. The best part is, of course, because we mind-wiped them first, they already believe in the Arcane Unity. They're already willing to join the cause, which is lovely. So chivalry is now totally dealt with, and that's going to free up Earl for tailoring, crafting, which is good. I do want Earl doing the important stuff, though. I'm not really sure what to do with the crafting. I guess we'll just let them cook. Like, they can tailor regular clothes. That's fine. I don't necessarily need a special person making wizard robes. That's not a problem. Look at that. Magical. A bunch of, what was that, lavish meals? Fine meals, thank you, I'll take that. Probably doesn't got the skill for lavish meals, I would assume. Maybe I'm wrong, though, by all means. Oh my god, this 2-year-old, Dexter Feldo Korgra himself, is capable of being our new artificer already. Beautiful, magical children, my god. Yeah, no, we'll take both of those, actually. And then I think this time we'll head up to Arcane Ring, and this time I might actually bloody remember to craft one. Good luck. I mean, live your life. Cannot walk. Why? What's wrong with you? Moving 0. Why? What the fuck? Does anybody understand what the hell's going on here? Anyway, forgetting about that for a second, I've gone around and planned out towers all over the place that our new recruit Edda is going to help build for us. Lots of defensive just kind of positions in general, fortifying what we've got a little bit more as well. I feel like I'm going berserk talking about this every single day. Someone in Discord posted a screenshot where they took off their necromancer's arm and replaced it with a bionic arm, and they still had the fingers sacrificed. Someone in the comments said that that's not the case at all, and that you can swap the arm out and it'll work fine. You know what Earl does need, though? Death rest. Where am I going to build some sort of death rest chamber for Earl? I mean, technically death rest is industrial era, right? It is a powered building. So you know what? Forget this lovely seating area I built. We need a tomb for Earl to keep himself healthy. Oh, Lord above. Okay, let's hope we don't get an Archon raid, because they might be very upset by what we've done with this colony, which is make a bunch of Archon hybrids. I don't know how they feel about that. I also don't think we'd be able to stop them. We've got Brain Exploder, and this child could learn Mind Wipe right next to Mind Wipe. This could actually be a bunch of new people. Maybe I do want them to raid after all. What is going on out here? Oh my god, they're pack animals. Oh, hello. Pack animals that have wandered onto the map. Like caravan, the event, caravan animals have wandered in. Do we not have any druid at all? Could Earl not do druid stuff? Do you have that trait? Because that would be awesome if he does. Do you have any arcane shards? If I could get a whole new army of dragons, that would be a thing of beauty. Oh my god, we've got 5 just sat around. Maybe because they're not so as important as the other things. We'll stick. Oh, let's do it like that. That seems better. Earl, I need something to make up for my lack of wizards, and a dragon army would absolutely do it. There you go. And his psychic sensitivity is enormous, so this should be fairly straightforward. Calamity, my friend. Welcome. Oh, 353%. Welcome to the colony. My god. They're probably like, oh my god, Earl. I'm a huge fan. Oh, is that actually Earl, the Chronomancer? Wowie. Famous throughout... Oh, shit. Famous throughout Wizard Nation. Okay. Earl, maybe we go grab that one next. That was one of ours that we hatched from an egg, but sadly we haven't got... Please tell me there's not a door on there. Oh, fuck. Okay, here's what we're going to do. This is going to be big brain time. Go free. Oh! If Quality Meme dies, I'm gonna quit. I'm telling you, I'm quitting this series. It's over. It's fucking over. Because that's the Ultra Wizard project up the shitter. Like, it's just done then. Don't you fucking do it. Don't you fucking do it, you bitch dragon. Chaotic Teleport. Minor Teleport. Get it out of there. Go. Get out of there. It was too late. I've got to resurrect him. If they do, as long as they don't teleport away. Are you one that teleports away? Oh, you are. Fuck. Ugh. I was too late. I should have just done it sooner. I was too late. That's unbearably annoying. Ridiculously annoying. Because by the time they come back, Wanda's probably going to be like fucking 50 again. Oh, fuck you. Oh, I just fucking blow its brain. Head explode this dragon. Where are you? Fuck you. How about you eat one of these, you big bitch? Kapow. You telling me there was a dead bison there all along and instead you ate one of my people? Extra Feldo became a child. There you go. Welcome. Why do they always walk so strangely? It really freaks me out. Rapidly get that dragon army, L. Boom. There's another one. Okay. How many others have we got? Well, that's 3. That's awesome. Nothing else that I think we're really after. We could get a Thrombo. The Tetraslug can charge the batteries. At least I think this is the one, right? Come sight among Glitterworld controlled territories where they lumber around as glorified power plants. Beautiful. And with that, research is restarted. Beautiful. I mean, I don't know how I'm going to feed it. I haven't really thought about that quite. Growth moment for soup, gentlemen. Oh, very sophisticated growth moment, I would assume. Hello there. You can have... Oh, these are terrible, aren't they? Wowee. How about a little healing and... Good God, these are awful. Little body purist. There you are. Who's not educating the children? Why aren't you educating the children? You are educating the children. Well, that was an emotional gamut. Beautiful. And with that, that should be, I think, a sufficient amount of wizard tower coverage. We've got a tower there. We've got a tower there. We've built 3 or 4 over in this area that give us good coverage. Not much, I suppose, over on this side of wizard tower. And they have been pounding through the wall. Maybe something like that. And then we just go ahead and smooth that off. That'll do it. And the best part is taking apart all these walls and giving us all the bricks I need to build the build the actual towers themselves out of. Hanging out with Norma there, little Dexter Felder. What are you doing? Watching work be performed. Practicing martial arts? Is that genuinely increasing your melee skill? How's this kid got almost 16 melee? You're 4 years old. He actually is gaining experience from that. Look. You're about to hit 16 melee at the age of 4. What a legend. I mean, to be fair, great melee, it only gives +8. So you picked up 8 levels of melee in all this time. Jesus, little fella. The reason this has taken most of poor sweet Dexter Feldo's childhood is these castle walls take a lifetime to build. They've got a lot of hit points, but I'm starting to think, is it even worth it given how fast they just punch through it with their crazy guns? Might be better just to give us some sort of cover and then let them take it and retreat back, I suppose, but never mind. I've done it now. I've done it now. Okay, they look nice and they're defensive, unlike that other stuff that I built, which was just purely empty rooms for decoration, okay? And my god, a return to form. Little Dexter Feldo is enchanting my robes and probably filling them with all sorts of game-breaking bugs, but that's just part of the experience, I think. Boom. Thank you, Dexter Feldo. No, don't walk away. There's more to do. Where are you going? Thank you. That's it. Come back, Dexter. He gets easily distracted, okay? Oh, a 5-course meal of single spoonfuls of food for only £120. Well, I better run off. Gets very easily distracted, okay? But he'll come back, and he always does good work, that Dexter Feldo. I had this thought earlier when I was downstairs, because this game naturally dominates my entire life. What about those, there were those books we can make, right? Or did we buy them? Oh, shit. You remember those, size sensitivity spell books? I don't think we've got any left. Doesn't really matter if I can't find that book. Yeah, I don't know if we're allowed to craft them. We can make these Anima staffs that give 25 magical attitude. We've got to try and maximize his psychic sensitivity, right? His magical attitude, so that he can cast better spells. We do have Arcanium staff masterwork, which, to be fair, is probably... Yeah, it's probably going to be quite hard to beat. Here you go, little fella. Realistically, all the children should get those, because it would really help with their early crafting and meditation. Crafting? I meant casting, but we'll go with both. Crafting spells is clearly what I meant. I never misspeak. Finally, I have an excuse to craft some of these. The bag of holding? I did make some bags of holding, right? You remember when I did that? Where did they go? Oh. where did they go, though? You're never going to believe this. Dexter Feldo broke the bag of holding. Dexter Feldo the person, not Dexter Feldo the Balrog, but it was very appropriate that I just said the Balrog was going to break stuff, and then real-life Dexter Feldo, his namesake, has broken my bag. Can we just clarify here? Again, no slavery systems, not even some sort of indentured servitude. We're not even going to call them thralls. They are happy people. Ignore that. Ignore, especially ignore that. Oh, fuck. Okay, so even without that, they'd still be in, like, a really good mood, because I'm taking really good care. They're having lavish meals. They've got massive houses, nicer than what 90% of Rimworld players build for their people, okay? This is good. This is ethical and moral. Yes, we might wipe their mind, and we've now forced them into working for us. Alternative was killing them. Oh, and when you consider that we've also freed them from an evil planetary dominating corporation to give them this beautiful life, I think it's fine. I don't think it's that okay. It's terrible. We've taken away their free will and their ability to choose, but that's not... Who needs that anyway? Welcome to capitalism, baby. I've set up very nice, very optimal outfits for our wizard citizens who are going to be working here. I've built a wing cape that increases their work speed, and they can wear it above everything else, which is sick. Then for our actual wizards themselves, the main characters, the stars of the show, we've got the Arcanium stuff, the Sorcerer's Gloves, Seer's Boots, and then, of course, the helmet that we have to craft at the anvil. But because our technology is working, we have a magic slug charging up our batteries. Not very well, but it is helping a little bit there. We can do a little more research into better clothing. I can make the person who's our chef an actual chef. I can give them overalls and jumpsuits to wear below their robes. We do need someone to charge up the batteries more, so Wanda, it's such a painful sight when she's such a high level, because getting the levels is obviously much, much harder when you've already got this much stuff, diminishing returns and all that. I'm going to use her to charge up some batteries. It's just horrible, isn't it? Massive, important moment, my friends. Our greatest wizard yet, Wanda, is older and has a growth moment. What have you... Oh, actually, I mean, like, this is like a 6th or 7th growth moment. She's had a horrible life. Persuasion and archery, of course, because we are becoming a bit more of a combat-focused colony here. Honestly, let's just give you a little crafting, too, because that's always very useful. Jealous and bag, second was more of meditation, right? Yeah, Wimp is terrible. Iron-willed. Psychically sensitive is obviously the correct option, presuming it doesn't overwrite anything else. I'm going to give it a go, and I'm going to see what happens. I think it's just worked, man, without any problems. Oh, that's so good. Wowee. Yeah, no, it's fine. We're good. Just look at how busy the city is here. Anyway, I've got to give a shout out to the incredible Not a Terrorist over on Discord who's been producing these incredible family trees for the series. Obviously, when it's relevant, whenever we've had new kids or whatever. And I'll put those up on screen now so you can have a quick peek. The overall family tree is super, super interesting to look at because you can actually figure out who's related to who from that. I think more importantly is this one right here. The gene inheritance chart for the Ultra Wizard. I can't imagine how much work went into this. Thank you, Not a Terrorist, over on Discord. Appreciate you not being a terrorist, too. Incredible amount of detail there showing our path to the Ultra Wizard. Showing that we've almost had a little bit of everyone important building up to this final character. I'll put some direct links to the image in our pinned comment below so that you can zoom it right in and kind of take a look. So it's kind of hard to see the genes, obviously, on such a massive family tree. But it is super interesting to see how they've all inherited down and what genes we picked up from where. And it's going to be very relevant because this is it, right? This is the generation we marry Wanda. We marry whenever they come back the other kid whose name I definitely haven't forgotten. Quality Mean Water, that's right. If we don't get back Quality Mean Water, Soup Gentleman is certainly our backup here. Has the Extreme Meditation, High Magic Capacity, Magical Inversion. Not so sure how I feel. Negative drones become positive, which I feel like is more relevant, especially in the late game. They've got the innate magic, they've got the leap jump legs. The only thing that we're missing by comparison is that interdimensional magic. That's the thing that makes them teleport away if they die, which is like, it's like good, but it can be a massive pain in the ass when you've got a necromancer that could just have resurrected them, right? Pairs was a pregnant again. Kurgra and this Balrog are single-handedly building their own bloody army. Wowee. Nothing says true love like your scythe-wielding husband killing you dead and putting you in prison for a month. It's okay, she got better. I mean, not entirely better. She did get a right foot almost sliced off and a leg almost sliced off, but other than that, look at this gift I've just received from the heavens. Rosalina Stumpy McCarthy has pretty good mining. Not terrible at all. Let's get you grabbed. Earl, bring some medicine. Earl, do we have any medicine? That's probably a better question. Ooh, shit. We've actually got that early medieval medicine now. I might be able to cure Kurgra. I'm going to wait for extreme blood loss. Hey, you come back here. Then we're going to patch you up so you don't immediately start a fist fight with Earl and probably die horribly, let's be honest. There you go. There's no winning against a necromancer. What do you mean we don't have a prison? What do you mean we don't have a prison? We have a state-of-the-art prison. It's got a fucking aquarium. What do you mean we haven't got a prison? Hold on a second, sorry. Please stand by. I bet if I do that, suddenly it's perfectly valid. Yeah. Kurgra's carcinoma is now stable as soon as I say I'm about to cure the friggin' thing. No. Get that out of there. Lost a bard, so I can't even just mind wipe them and re-imprison them to get the conversion done. For God's sake, have we got a conversion staff lying around just to speed this up? No. Apparently not. Oh, good. Let's see if our new defenses make a difference. The problem is I don't think we actually finished them. Well, yeah, we still have enormous holes in the wall. This wall also needs patching up. Like, I stopped with Castle Wall when we added the massive expansion, but we just need to get that finished at this point. For God's sake, there you go. Let's just go ahead and flood fill that out before I forget again. Perfect. Much more defensive. As was where I still don't have a weapon for you. Might as well take something here, pal. What about your... There you go. You can have the Ruby Halberd. Baby Lopez can have, ideally, one of those spellbooks that we don't have. So, yeah, you can just have, I don't know, Amber Enchanted Grimoire. There you are. Sass. Sass is a weapon in her own right. She doesn't really need to do anything. This side is going to be the problem. If we could get there in time, I'd love to get to my middle embrasure, but we're not going to make it, are we? We're not going to make it. Let's pull over to this one then. Chazwaza, go grab that halberd though there, fella. I presume you can target through the tower. You absolutely can. Wowee. Hello there. Wowee. How you all doing? What have we got going on up here then? This side should be very well defended, so I'm not concerned at all. This should be more than acceptable. What are they shooting at? Oh, they're shooting at a Thrombo that's gone mad. Oh, well, that's good. Thank you, Thrombo. Appreciate that. And they're going to just walk round through, I presume, another gap in the wall somewhere. Where are they going? There are any gaps in the walls over there. Okay, let's not get too distracted here, because I think it's all kicking off. Right, Lopez, come forward. Oh, Lopez is out of mana. Lopez. Hold them back. Hold them back. Keep this under control. They're down. Shot from there. That's great. Our people are putting in good work. They are slowly taking apart our pylons, which is good, because they're not going through the wall. So that means we can bring Kurgra down. Maybe if we can take out that Scyther before it cracks some of our stuff open. Calamity the Dragon, I'm going to put you, like, in here. Just so you've got some cover in case they break through there. I don't know what's going on over here, and that concerns me. I think we're going to be totally fine, because we can make a lot of defensive plays. Look at this. Beautiful. You teleported all the way around there, too. That's very dangerous, but I suppose you've caught that one off guard by themselves. Beautiful. Thank you, Kurgra. Let's see if we can grab that one, actually, before they get too far away. Cut him off there. Beautiful, man. Beautiful, man. Oh, look at him go. What a legend. And then those ones are probably going to be shot by... Where are they going? Are you good? Earl now holds the role of Grand Mage. Earl, level 26, Korgra? Level 26, oh my god, Earl has taken the role of Archmage. Is Korgra going to be happy about this, given that he is greedy? He's going to be upset that he's lost the title, surely. My son, Man, died. Disgusting colonist. That's your wife. Got him. Beautiful. Oh my god, what the fuck kind of a teleport is that? It must scale to their psychic sensitivity, but that's insanity. I'm leapt halfway across the bloody map. Boom. Boom. I think we're good, right? I think we're, like, actually done. We're good. The defenses held up pretty bloody well. McConnell's over there shooting my... Okay, we'll send Calamity the Dragon in to go deal with that then, if that's all right. Other than that, pretty much game over for MechCorp. More importantly, potentially... There's another person called Deadlift. This is driving me insane. I'm executing you on principle. Have we got some good farm workers? That's really what we need right now. No, sadly not. Oh, God. Okay, finish you off. Danny? Nothing. Has anybody ever done anything with plants on this fucking planet? My God. Desperately looking for any other survivors that might be half decent. No. And no. This is insane. Herblore of 1. This is insane. Maybe MechCorp just don't spawn with... Maybe they just don't spawn with people good at doing any sort of plant stuff. And you're dead. I'm not even going to look at how good you work, so I don't want to disappoint myself. Well, that's terribly unfortunate. We've got one legionary that's very, very slowly fighting the wall. Now that went a lot smoother. It wasn't the dragon hunters, which are terrifying. I have to wonder, did you get shot from a wild boar? Ah, yes, no, that would explain that. Thank you, Korgra. We did have a pack of men hunting a wild boar. I didn't realize they'd gotten that close, given that the second Korgra saw them, he was off on his assassinations. I don't think there's any way to craft those spellbooks that we had before. I think the regular standard Arcanium staffs are better, so it doesn't really matter too much. If half the colony like Lopez with one of those, increases psychic sensitivity, give him a bit more stuff to play around with. You are going to be a machine. Let's just go ahead and keep one in the stockpile. There you go. Especially when our other people come back, we might want to stop equipping them with the fancy swords and start giving them a bit more long-range stuff. And it's not as if we can get close enough to the dragon hunters to do any frigging damage anyway. Oh, blessed day. Hello there, Alex Beard. Am I about to capture some total randomer because they're the only person we've seen good at Herblore? Well, I was about to say it's up to Korgra, but it's not, is it? It's up to Earl now. He's got a lot of good stuff, but other than the fact that he is a very brave hard worker, there isn't much defining him. He almost became kind, and I think he's kind of a nice guy. I think everybody really likes him. He's happy that the youngsters are happy. He's got a lot of friends across the colony. Everybody likes him other than Dexter Faldo and Chazwazza, but that's because they're Balrogs. Well, more specifically, he doesn't like them. They love him, though. You know why everybody loves him? I've just figured this out. Glamour from being a vampire. My God, it gives him beauty and benefiting social effects, depending on how psychic he is. This man is tremendously psychic. Social impact up by 15%, negotiation ability up by 20%, beauty plus 4, means everybody loves him. He has just become the leader of this colony, and I don't think Korgra would care. In fact, if anything, he would say, oh, beautiful, sweet, precious Earl, please be our leader. Does Earl want this? He seems like such a nice guy. Happy that the youngsters are happy. Sad that we rejected some wanderers. To be fair, we were fighting MechCorp, okay? But Beggar's not helped. Yeah, that's... Oh, God, he's such a nice guy. I can't do it. We shouldn't do it. It's one thing to rehabilitate our enemies, if you want to call them that. It's another thing to capture random fallen people and force them to work for us. So we're going to rescue them. We're going to rescue them, and we're going to save them instead. No, that wasn't really part of the plan there, Tony. Hello, you are a mage, which I suppose is something we could do with a new pyromancer. I didn't really want to add any more cogs to this wheel, though, because we're so close to Ultra Wizard success. Then again, now that I look at it, Lil Sass is 58, Portly Gentleman is 52, even Sweet Baby Lopez is 48. I mean, technically older than that, given... No, way younger? What happened to their age? You know what? It doesn't matter. Don't try and figure it out. It's mind-boggling. Ironworld, annoying voice, teetotaler. I mean, you're not terrible. You've got some skills that we might be able to do something with. I like the fact you're a pyromancer, though. Quick growth moment for Soup Gentleman. I'm looking for construction here, and we've got it. My boy. Fast Walker is good with that, if you don't mind. Little melee, little persuasion. No, I'm never going to use melee, let's be honest. Little Herblore, that could also be massive. Oh my God, it's happening. Little Sass Melton has hit old age, the age of 59. That is very, very early. My God. Alex joins. No! Well, you're a magister, so yes, fine, yes, welcome. Welcome, I suppose. Good lord. That's just gonna have to do. If we're waiting any longer for Earl to start a death rest, I think he might just turn to dust. Here you go, Earl, my friend. So that'll bind the torpor accelerator to him. Or at least it would if we had the power for that. What the hell just happened? Why did it have power and then not have power? How did it suddenly have power? In what, how does that even make sense? There you go. Problem solved. And is the slug keeping on top of things? It absolutely is. You slug legend. Holy crap. That's unfortunate, isn't it? The faction of the anti-mage forces expanded and created a new settlement. Shit. So not only are they pushing us back massively, look at how far they've come. They're also making new settlements too. We're not going to win this. I think we've just got to find a way to get some sort of stalemate going on. Yeah, maybe the Ultra Wizard is the way we do that. Renamed them so that they are very appropriate names for the classes so that we don't forget. We've got Flameo Hotman, the Pyromancer, who will hopefully help deal with these raids a little bit more efficiently. And then we have Walker, Texas Ranger, you guessed it, who's going to be our Ranger. Oh, they've already got 1 point in Rangery. Ranger, I think I'm sleeping on. Presuming we equip them correctly, they could be insanely good. So I'm going to give you that Amber Grimoire. I'm going to see how that works. Do like a split shot based on the projectile of the book? That didn't do a fucking thing. You do a... Oh, what's that doing for us? Fire multiple shots at the target area. Weird. What is going on with that, eh? It doesn't matter too much. We know the other powers work, and that's the important thing. Who would love to see an enormous Balrog firing off any sort of magic spell? I sure know I would. Seems like we may need to build a slightly larger altar there. Thank you. Okay. Oh. Level for you as well? Oh, that's good. We love Arrow Rain. That's the one I'm actually after. You're now magical. I feel like... Well, I mean, you haven't got any psychic potential, so you can unlock the generic stuff. Telekinetic or Ranger. That would have to make you a ranged character, and I cannot justify that at all. So I guess we go telekinetic and just let you fire off the occasional spell. Dexter, Feldo, my friend, what do you have? Melee archery? Ooh. I mean, melee, we have to, because you've got that Altexian warrior stuff, which is just awesome. Did you also inherit Barbarian from your father? I think you did. Let's also go with... I mean, shit, archery as well. There's no real point giving him a passion in melee when he's already 20 melee, right? And then, here, you can have crafting, because you're also our artificer. Very neurotic. Damn. Yes, I think I will take that, actually. I don't want anything else from artificer at this point. Do you have Barbarian? Oh... Blessed Balrog Barbarian. Yo, what Ultra Wizardry? Show me. Hello, Wanda. What have you got for me? A little crafting. She's got everything. I mean, at this point, if I could just give her a passion in absolutely everything, that would be incredible. And it's not impossible either. How about a little quick sleeping? I might interrupt the whole Ultra Wizard program. This is insanity. This is insanity. And this is exactly what we'll do when we get the Ultra Wizard. We'll keep reverting them back to childhood, training them up. We'll try and... It sounds insane. We'll try and give them a double passion in everything. It should be theoretically possible. Whose birthday is it? Old Man Korgra has become Old Man Korgra. He's got initial old age. Holy shit. Oh my god. Now, to be fair, Korgra has been alive for a long time. He had his age reverted all the way back from like 60 to 24. So this guy's been alive for much longer than everyone else. Maybe if he was still Archmage, you might be able to demand an age reversal, but... Sadly, Korgra, you said it yourself that the previous generation is replaced by the next. And you, my friend, have a child. He wasn't a bad guy. I mean, he certainly had his methods, but he defended this colony like no other. I think did more damage than Wildfire did in total. Why is your arcane load not decreasing ever? What's going on with that? It's permanent psychic that keeps people happy. High magical capacity, arcane dispersal. But you're not, though. Meditation dependency, that's fine. Why is your arcane load never, ever decreasing? Maybe you're not so useful after all, Walker, Texas Ranger. I might have to just banish him. I don't understand what's going on there, to be honest with you. Fall rate? 211 seconds until 0. It's not falling at all. He hasn't got anything active, though. I'm basically just sat here patiently waiting for my Archons to return at this point, and I'm starting to think they might never. So let's use every tool we've got in our arsenal and make our people as good as possible, just in case they don't ever come back. Wanda, welcome. You are now... Whoa, hello there, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. You are now a magical anarchist. How appropriate, given how, yeah, there you go, Trapezium of Anarchy. given how horrifying your upbringing has been. Makes you much more appropriate for combat, which we love to see. Everyone's wearing the bloody helmets at this point, so I'm just going to hide the hats on the UI so we can see their beautiful faces. Otherwise, we might forget what they look like. I mean, it's really helped with Chazwasser. Well, time for a sorting ritual for Gentleman, our backup guy. Also a magical anarchist, and also another level for everyone. That is insane. Welcome. Happy to see as many of those magical anarchist backstories as we can get, because it's helping out with our combat, which is something we are somewhat struggling with. Oh, is it too hot in there right now? Okay, hold on. Oh, hello there. How you doing? Earl, another job for you, my friend, if you don't mind. Another good dragon to add to our army. Elder White's dragon. Oh, portly. Leap to freedom. Okay. Earl, if you could pick up the speed there, old man. Why is he so slow? What's going on? Moving is 100%. He's just slow. Go. And kapow. 230%. Are there any other dragons on the map? No. There's a wind beast or some brooms. I think we can tame the brooms and use them as mounts, which are pretty quick. Would make a lot of sense. And then finally, we've got little baby Dexter Feldo. You are now an Earth Initiate. How appropriate for a Balrog. Circle of the Earth gives herb lore and animal handling. We can get a passion in that for you. Now listen, Earl is a fantastic archmage. He's got all the good utility stuff we need to keep a colony running. Without him, we'd be doomed. Can he become a bard? He can't become a bard. So I'm thinking at this point, I've got to start moving him into a bit of combat. And again, I've got to go ranger. I've got to go ranger with that arrow rain. I kind of want to test that out with the ruby weapons. Because again, it depends on the weapons projectile, right? Let's take you down to the weapon testing zone here. And then go arrow rain on those. How's that looking for us? I mean, it seems pretty good. The weapon that the Arcane University used when they used that power, I think was an amber weapon, and it caused, like, explosive blasts. So why don't we try an amber staff of some description? I presume we can make those. Amber staff is right there. Maybe it was an amber grimoire? Let's leave it there. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, for God's sake. Okay. Forget the Panthers a second. A little bit concerned that at this stage, the Archons have been automatically cleaned up by the save cleaner, and they are gone. They have disappeared from reality, which means it might have to be a Gentleman Wonder marriage. Again, I don't mind that at all. Gentleman still has everything we could possibly need, with the exception of that transdimensional magic, which, to be fair, has only really caused us problems given that we've got a necromancer. So I'm not too bothered about that at all. Yeah, I mean, you've got everything I think I could possibly want, right? So this may instead be a Soup Gentleman Wonder Clements marriage to produce the Ultra Wizard. And the truth of the matter is Wonder is 10, Gentleman is 12. Tomorrow's going to be Ultra Wizard Day, isn't it? It's finally going to happen. And we can just keep trying over and over and over until this all amalgamates into a single character. I can't believe I'm saying this. But we've finally done it. Did I talk about it? I'm definitely going to do the weightlifting playthrough. I'm thinking fists only, which is probably an awful idea. Keeping it a bit more vanilla and having a bunch of bodybuilder characters, given that we've had steroid and protein and deadlift and everybody else. And I'd like to bring back my good friend Uber Chad that we had from a series many years ago, because I feel like him as the leader of kind of weightlifting gym bod colony would be awesome. We'll see how it goes. Thank you for joining me today. What a weird day it's been. Thank you to Archbishop, Daffidenzi, Toomgi, Crunchy Medic, Peter Sarossi, Chakagaski, Splendid Spleen Spill, Mr. Dranger, Jessica Smith, Crimson Chunga, Scott Layton, Spaceman Joe, Tagnum Elite, NRL, Bulldogs 2023, Former Safety Hazard, Shatner's Bassoon, Jeb, Evran, Goosen, Commissar JK, Grey Seeker, Christopher Breers, Fat TX, Ken the Eagle, Bormaline, and Smixy Grandpa for their support. The executive producer is over on Patreon. And I shall see you all tomorrow for Ultra Wizard. This is it. We're finally there.